Hello everyone, Alan HD here, and welcome to episode 3 of my Formation Mania series. We have a great team today with the 5-2-1-2 formation, and we're getting started here right off the bat with our goalkeeper, Weiss. He plays in the Bundesliga. He is German, and he is an amazing keeper. 87 diving, you saw there. 83 overall rated, and he's pretty cheap. And our first right wing back is Mariano, and he is a 4-star skilled right wing back, and that is amazing to have in a right wing back because he's always going up the pitch. Our first center back is Dede, and he is 6'4", an absolute monster. 81 pace, 81 defending, 82 heading, overall solid center back. Our next center back, Felipe Santana, is also a monster, 81 pace as well. He's also 6'4", he's also Brazilian. They are very similar players. Our third and final center back is Boateng. He plays for Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. He is German, and he is also 6'4", 81 heading, 75 pace. So we got some pretty tall center backs here, which makes for a solid defense. Our left wing back is Alaba. He plays for Bayern as well. He has 86 pace, and you saw that 87 shot, which is amazing. And our first center mid is Muller. He also plays for Bayern, got that nice link up. He comes originally in the center attacking mid position, but he is in the center mid position here. Speaking of center mids, we have Ramirez up next, and he is a great center mid. I've used him before, and 88 pace on him is amazing. Our center forward is Podolski, has that German link up with Muller, and that Barclays Premier League link up with Ramirez. He's a great center forward, absolutely ridiculous left foot on this guy. Our first striker is Eswien, and he has 90 pace, which is his main stat, but he also has some nice heading, and he is pretty strong for a striker, pushes people off the ball. But my favorite player in this squad, Marco Reus, he is just an agile player. He has great dribbling, he has 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, great shot, and 90 pace, which is amazing on a striker. He's just overall brilliant. And our total price for the squad was 77,650 coins, which puts us 22,350 coins under budget. So we stay under our 100,000 mark. But I'm going to go into the formation a little bit. This 5-2-1-2 is probably my second favorite out of the 5-back formations, my favorite being the 5-2-2-2-1, or the 5-2-2-1, my bad. Because this formation lacks an attack for me a little bit. I don't know if it's because there's a center forward and 2 strikers, which would make sense to be a better attacking formation than the left wing, right wing, and the striker. But for some reason, the last formation was better for me because of the left forward and right forward. For some reason, they were getting up the field a lot more. And that was a much better counterattacking formation, but this formation is pretty solid in the midfield, even though it only has 2 center mids, which can be a problem sometimes. But the place it lacks the most is definitely the attack for some reason. I don't know, Podolski sometimes just disappears. He's nowhere to be found. In other games, he's out there scoring hat tricks like crazy. But for the strikers, for the most part, they're always there when you need them. It just seems like Podolski's missing sometimes, and that is an issue because you go from center mids to strikers, and there's only 2 center mids, and that can cause a little problem. But overall, this team, I'd say this team is pretty good. I beat the Daily Invitational, the tournament that was worth 7,500 coins. I beat it the first time around, convincingly, beating all my opponents 2-3-0 every single time. Even made a couple people rage quit, but the defense is super, super solid on this team. I like it a lot, and the defense on these formations is always going to be great. You have 3 center backs of your choosing, and then your left and right wing back. But to recap our formations, the pros of this formation is very beginner friendly. There's a solid defense. There's a bigger margin of error with 5-back formations, cheap formation cards, and the center forward position adds another element to the attack when he shows up. But the cons, the left and right wing back connect to the strikers, which can be an issue sometimes when creating hybrids. It's harder to sell players, and this formation is not as great as the 5-2-2-1 for attacking. But there are also only 2 center mids, which can be a problem as well compared to the 5-3-2 where there's 3. But that's the end of this episode, guys. If you get this video to 8 likes, I will upload Career Mode episode 10 today. But that's about it for me, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment. All of your feedback helps. Thanks a bunch. Peace. A bunch.